schools out for the summer. How did we get through this year? It was an incredible year, and it was so hard, and we did so well. I'm really proud of Louis and Bo and myself, because I'm not a teacher, and well, we did it. We did the hardest grade, groep 3, and I'm really proud. So this episode you can see how we do homeschooling. You can see the struggle. And you can also see the passage planning. That's another very important part of this boat life. While I am busy doing the schoolwork, Kai is every day he is working on the passage planning. And there's so much to it. So let me take you with us on this journey, where you can see our success, our struggle, our passage planning, and everything in between. I hope you enjoy this one. Sometimes you get lucky. We've got a mahi-mahi on the line. Een mahi? Pas op als je niet naar water gaat. Sometimes the fish is simply smarter than you. This one got away. With one engine stuck in safety mode and running well below full power, we're taking it easy as we make our way to Cartagena. In the previous episode we showed exactly what caused the problem: contaminated diesel. And how we're making sure it won't happen again by building our own fuel polishing and transfer system. Cartagena is one of those harbors that demands your full attention. A narrow entrance, heavy commercial traffic, strong crosswinds, and very little room to maneuver. And we had to do it all with only one working engine. Every move had to be spot on. For now, Cartagena is the perfect place to stop, inspect the engine, and explore one of Spain's most fascinating historic cities. Today, Cartagena is a thriving cruise destination, with thousands of visitors arriving every week. Tourism has helped breathe new life into the city. But long before the cruise ships arrived, Cartagena was already one of the most important ports in the Mediterranean. Its huge natural harbor offered outstanding protection, making it the perfect home for the Spanish Navy. And today, military vessels still share these waters with fishing boats, ferries, and cruising yachts, like Luna. In this town, the Romans left behind an incredible legacy. One of the city's greatest treasures is a magnificent Roman theatre, which remained buried beneath the streets for centuries, before being rediscovered in 1988. As you walk through Cartagena today, you're literally walking through layers of history, where Roman ruins, medieval walls, and elegant modernist architecture all exist side by side. The mahi-mahi that got away sparked something. Or maybe this was Dad's plan all along, hoping to turn fishing into a hobby he could share with the kids. Either way, the owner of the local tackle shop definitely had a great day. Not long after, the very first fishing lesson was underway.
Zo? Ja, gaan we de eerste rem eraf?
Rem eraf, maak de rem. De rem.
Ja, doe maar. Dat is goed. Ja, helemaal naar... Wacht, rustig. Deze hand weg, deze hand weg. Kom je hier? Denk dat je zo? Ja. En papa zegt stop, hè. Als je op tijd loslaat, hè.
Ja.
Probeer maar. 1, 2, go! Is het los?
And to everyone's surprise, Louis turned out to be a natural.
En dan doe ik... Kijken wat ik doe.
Ja.
Ik zet hem aan deze kant.
Ja.
Ik plak het naar achteren.
Ja.
En ik gooi achteren.
Ja. Engel vast zo, hè?
Ja. Dan vast hoor.
Rammetje erop.
Ja.
En draaien maar. Goed zo.
Making Dad very proud. Thanks,
But our fishing adventure has to wait, because tonight is Halloween. Ha 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 ha.
That is, if we can actually find the Halloween parade. Well, we never did find the parade. Parent of the Year award? Probably not. So instead we went trick-or-treating around the marina. And honestly, it turned out to be a pretty great adventure.
Jongen. Trick or treat!
Knocking on the doors of boats from all over the world was a little nerve-wracking at first, but before long, the kids were filling their bags with candy and making memories they'll never forget. Ollie found a bone again. Here's another one. It's quite a big one. I really don't know what this. Always a problem. Bones, carcasses, things Ollie is not allowed to eat. And now I have to catch him. Our new fishing rods didn't have to wait long to prove themselves. Before we knew it, we had a baby tuna on the line. A small catch, but an exciting one. And the perfect start to what might just become a lifelong hobby for Dad and the kids. I am supposed to steer because Kai's preparing the fish we just caught. But I'm thinking, is this too close or is it not? Well, depth is okay. Still, there's a fishing boat over there. I'm not the best captain. Let's move this way. Get out of the way of the fishing boat. There's also a red line. Ollie has a problem. I don't know what he wants, but there's something wrong. Are we too close? Are we not too close? Guess not. While I'm up here making life or death decisions, Kai is downstairs, completely unbothered, frying the fish he just caught. We lower the sails as we arrive in Agua Dulce. This is where we'll stay for a few days to catch our breath, explore Almeria, and enjoy a little more time ashore. But even though it's already dark, one crew member isn't ready to call it a day. If the dog's hungry, the dog is hungry. Ollie is hungry, which means I have to climb into the bow locker to grab a fresh bag of dog food. We take homeschooling very seriously. We stick to our schedule and make it a daily priority. Choosing this lifestyle was our decision, and we never want our children to pay the price for it. We want them to have the same opportunities to learn and grow no matter where we are in the world. Meanwhile, Kai is back where he spends far too many hours lately, in the engine room. One of our engines is still giving us trouble and he refuses to give up until he finds the solution. Het volgende woord is bok. Is dat een geit of een bok? Bok.
De bil was zo.
We also make sure the kids get plenty of exercise and continue developing both their gross and fine motor skills. And this is how we do it. Life on the boat naturally turns everyday moments into little adventures. Whenever we're docked in a marina, walking Ollie becomes a whole lot easier. No dinghy rides, no loading and unloading, just step off the boat and go for a walk. Come Ollie. Come. Come. Taking a walk with my little furry friend. A little recap of the day. It was a good day. Why was it a good day? Because, well, in the morning we did a lot of school. Louis is now in Dutch we say the 3rd grade, but she's learning how to write and read, and that's really hard. The expectations are really high, and she needs to learn a new letter almost every other day. And well, she was kind of struggling, but now she's doing better because we really pulled it up a notch. So now she's doing much better, and I'm actually really proud of her because she, you have to imagine, we start at 8:30, and then we do math and calculating and for a few hours, and then they get a little break. And in the meantime, Bo, he's not there yet, so he is doing arts and crafts and rhyming and doing fun stuff, and she has to do all the hard things, so that is really hard for her, and sometimes it makes her sad, and yeah, I feel for her. That's not nice. And after the break we start the language part, and she's reading and writing and learning all the letters, and well, it's quite impressive all the things she's doing. Because she doesn't have a teacher like other kids. She has me, and I'm not a teacher, so I'm really trying to make the best out of it. I'm really trying to give her everything I can and be patient and explaining over and over and over again. And we are kind of in a place where we're doing much better as a team. But still, for her, it's hard. I think it's hard for her. We're staying 2 more nights. Tomorrow we probably go to the town. So we have to get up early and do the school part. And then we take a bus to town. After every walk, we clean Ollie's paws, because good hygiene isn't just about the big things. It's all in the little details. And the next day, we witnessed something really strange. I've never seen anything like this before. Out of nowhere, millions of fish suddenly seemed to panic. They started leaping out of the water, crashing into the harbor walls, and even throwing themselves onto the shore. It happened several times, and it was one of the strangest natural phenomena we've ever witnessed.
Doe eens achter je, liggen ook vissen. Doe maar. Snel, pak hem vast en gooi hem in het water. Snel. Ja.
Pak hem maar. Doe hem meteen in de zee gooien. Goed zo, jongen. Ja, goed zo.
We are in Almeria, and this far I'm not very impressed. In my opinion, it's just like a standard city. I don't see that much history. We found a fort, which we are visiting now. So let's see, maybe Almeria surprises me. We did have some nice pastries. Okay, now I'm kind of surprised. Actually, this is quite nice here, up here in the fort. Homeschooling has its pros and cons, but one thing I really love is seeing how much Bo has progressed. At just 5 years old, he's already reading books all by himself. And now back to the Spanish coast. And you won't believe this, because Kai got lucky again. Welcome to Luna's laundry day. We have laundry everywhere, outside and inside. Laundry is also something to think about on the Luna, on a boat, living on a boat, because we don't have a dryer, so I can only do laundry if there's a sun to dry my laundry. And last couple of days, last weeks, the weather has been so unpredictable and also really extreme with a lot of rain, so I couldn't do my laundry. So it was piling up in the room, because I also don't have a laundry room where I can keep my laundry. So it's in a pile next to Bo's bed. Poor Bo, he's next to the washing machine. So drying is a thing, but also I cannot let the machine spin during travels, because it has to be steady and still, otherwise it breaks. So a moving machine, not good for the machine. So planning the laundry is always a challenge living on a boat. I'm going to finish the laundry and I'm going to do the school with the kids. They are now doing it on the iPad. And we are a little bit behind. I think we are a week and a half behind on schoolwork, because at first Louis was really sick. She was so sick, she couldn't do any school. And then she was better, Bo started to feel bad, and then Bo was getting better, and then I was really sick. So we are a little bit behind on schoolwork. Also preparing to go to Gibraltar and Morocco, because that's something you won't do very lightly. There's a lot of preparation to do. So we are looking for crew. We are getting our papers right. We are reading a lot about clearance and the crossing. Guy, thankfully, he already did a crossing in Gibraltar, so he knows the drill. I didn't, and it's kind of scary because it is a small passage where a lot of water goes through. And every day, Kai spends hours preparing our next passage. And most of that work happens long before we even untie the lines. He studies multiple weather models, compares wind forecasts, checks wave heights, and calculates the currents to find the safest weather window. He researches the route, identifies potential hazards, and plans alternative anchorages in case conditions change. Then there's the paperwork, checking entry requirements, custom procedures, immigration rules, and making sure all our documents are in order. Traveling with Ollie adds another layer of planning. His vaccinations, health certificate, pet passports, and every country's import regulations all need to be checked well in advance. On top of that, he prepares the boat itself. Fuel, water, provisions, navigation systems, safety equipment, and emergency plans. By the time we cast off, hundreds of small decisions have already been made, because a safe passage isn't about luck, it's about preparation. And crossing the Strait of Gibraltar is next level, especially if we visit Morocco. They are stricter and we are clearing out of Europe. Also, we have to cross the Strait of Gibraltar, which with the current it can either help you or slow you down. Timing is everything. Next comes the paperwork, clearing out of Europe, clearing into Morocco, customs, immigrations, passports, and making sure every document is in order. A passage like this isn't difficult because of the distance. It's difficult because every detail matters. The better you prepare, the smoother and safer the journey will be. And in our case, it's a huge responsibility and requires so much time. The boat life doesn't come easy. It's a lot of work for both of us. There are a lot of risks, the orcas and the weather, the swell. So it's going to be a big challenge for me to join that trip, but I'm going to do it. But okay, I chose this life and it is a good life and I'm really happy, but it's also really scary. It really scares me. The storms and the not knowing what will happen and all the risks. So it's kind of scary. And sometimes the scary part takes over the good part, but usually it's the good part that we enjoy. And I'm still really happy that we chose this life. It comes with a lot of adventures, that's for sure. If you want to see more adventures, join our travels on YouTube or Instagram. We would love to grow, so you are welcome to subscribe and share. We see you next time. With love from Luna.